Good
Good morning, Mr. Roy.
good morning. Good morning. I'm gonna. I gotta hop off 1 second. I got asked a question just as we start because that's how it is. So hold on 1 second.
All right, you're good. You're good. We don't have anybody here yet anyway, so it's all good. Y'all should be seeing my chart. And, yep. Let's see. Trying to do something here. What can I do? What's up, Mr. Roy?
Sorry
You
about
back?
that. Yeah, I'm back.
It's all good.
It's packing day. We're leaving for a trip, so everybody's trying to pack.
Yeah, I get it.
So you had to move down, getting a
Yep.
recovery on the move up, held the EMAs. Wow, little pump fake. I mean, Tide certainly showed that it was about to die. Still
It
shows that it's
did.
about to die. And the market is just ignoring it. So are they trying to squeeze this thing?
It looks that way.
I mean, that is not a tide that says go long.
So the struggling with that. Oh, you're not sharing your stuff, just so you know. You got to go up there.
Fudge.
I
Yeah,
did.
all right.
I did. Now, back to my. Oh, you swapped it as soon as I swapped it back.
There you go.
There you do it. There you go.
Yeah, so it's struggling up here at 50. So,
Yep.
It's holding above 5,700 though.
All right. Let's see. We got one viewer this morning. Welcome.
Good morning,
welcome.
one viewer. Oh.
Oh
Yes,
yeah. Yeah. It's got to. It still hasn't broke down. Dirty Harry said, "I'm seeing a black screen."
That was my fault.
What? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what he sees now. He should see my screen now, but we'll find out.
So I switched to mine.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let's see if that works.
Yeah, I thought I did something wrong there. I thought I did something wrong there. This bottom's holding.
Bottom is holding. Market tide. Ugh.
There, okay.
That's a drop
Thank you.
in. Thank you.
CBD
That was
is
my
at negative.
But the
Negative
bottom's
3.
holding.
Yeah, it's holding so far. I don't know how long it holds. What? Really confused here with SPY, but CBD's cranking down. It's negative 3,400 now. But we'll see what it does at this bottom that it hadn't really liked to be around this morning so far.
I'm going to try and go to my screen and then switch to stage. And then switch back to yours. There we go. All right. Dirty Hair, if you could tell us if you could still see his, that would be great.
Ooh, big pop and puts here.
Yeah.
Big pop and puts here.
I'm cranking this thing down. Friday low. Now in play. 56.73.
Yeah.
Just broke 50-day moving average on ES.
CVD just went to negative 5,000 too, by the way.
Yeah.
It's got to break that 79 to 80 area we was looking at earlier. Pre-stream, we were looking at that 80 level, just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
So letting Dirty Harry know since he's in here with us.
Appreciate it, Dirty Harry.
I was in your neck of the woods last night, Harry. Went to Blue Canoe, and then went to some redneck dive bar. That was interesting, to say the least. This thing, they can't. It's back to 41, 42 negative. It just can't break down.
It's holding. That bottom of the zone is holding.
Yep.
For now.
Yeah.
When do you guys play in the SEC tournament?
Thursday, I think. I don't know. We have a first round bye, and then hell, I looked yesterday. Now look at this thing pop back up. CVD's gone to negative 3,600 now. Now back to negative 37, 38. Oh, let's see if I can find it again here, Roy. Of course, you know I didn't save the thing. That's the women's bracket. Here we go. So we play March 13th, which would be Thursday. Yeah, we got a first round bye. I really wanted that double bye, but it didn't work out. So only bad thing is if we win, we play the South Carolina Arkansas winner. And if we win, we get Auburn. Oh, Roy's power just died. So if you see him on the screen, he is frozen on the screen there. Oh, Roy. Oh, Roy. Yeah, I need to go. We need to check the simulator out over here next time. They had that crawfish boil thing at Blue Canoe yesterday, so that's the only reason I went over there. Oh, Roy, that was quick to get your power back. Well, it just logged off. I don't know what happened then. He popped back on and he went away again. We had not taken a trade this morning. Nope, there he's back.
So it wasn't my power. This battery pack just died. My power outlet. So my screen went off. But my laptop obviously was still running.
Yeah, you were frozen in time on the screen here for a little bit.
All right. More hiccups. We'll push up here, but not.
Yeah, we're right at the same spot, so it's either got to shit or get off the pot here pretty soon.
I was just about to say that.
I don't know if you heard me. I said that we play Thursday. We get a first round bye, and then we play the South Carolina Arkansas winner. And then if we win that, we get Auburn. So that's a great prize.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Oh, you saw Suave. Oh, good deal. That's one of our buddies in Starkville. Roy, just so you know.
I was hoping it was a nickname for me, but it doesn't look like it.
That's a nickname for our buddy Neil. And if you ever see him, you'll know why it's called Suave.
Yeah, Florida State's pretty much bottom of the ACC. They kind of like football. We got our new coach was announced yesterday. Luke Laux, former point guard of the team back in like 2015, 2016, somewhere around there.
You know that those hires don't usually work out.
Yeah, he's
just keeping it real with you.
Oh, I know. I think he was a good alternative and a cheap alternative. Larry Hamilton's assistant coach, I can't remember his name right now, but he for years he was like his top assistant. Is the head coach of Missouri. He's the one that's turned that program around.
Yeah, he's a good coach.
Yeah. So I was hoping there was a slight chance, but I was like, he's already done all the hard work at Missouri and reaping the rewards. He's going to start over again at FSU.
What a tank here.
Yeah, broke the bottom of the zone.
Yeah.
Broke the bottom of the zone. Tides. Oh, what is with Tide?
No clue.
Okay.
No clue.
I may nuke everything here in a minute. Sorry.
Hey, let me grab a drink real fast. You got to swap to you on the
Yeah.
selector. I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
All right, there we go. Seeing a breakdown of the zone. Looks like it's coming back to retest it and then probably drop. But if you look at
that's general market tide. We got orders sitting right above 56.70. You got these orders right here, and you got some right on 56. Oh, sorry. So I don't know. There's the break of the low. Created a new low.
73 is Friday low.
$73 is.
Yeah.
Chop step levels aren't showing up, so I'm kind of in the dark. Kind of in the dark, kind of like you was a second ago.
Yeah, looking around Mag 7, you've got Apple down almost $10, down 4%. Nvidia down 3.5%. Tesla is $242, down 7.8%.
Holy shit. Okay.
Meta's at $600, down 4%. Amazon down 2.5%. Google down 4.5% or 4.2%, and Microsoft down 2%. It's a bloodbath.
Yeah, but it's not breaking down off of it if you look at it, though. That's what kind of gets me. Like, it's not drilling. Let me say that.
Yeah, so let's kind of look ahead for the week. You've got JOLTS data tomorrow, which is odd. It's normally the week of jobs, but it's the week after jobs data this month. And then you have CPI on Wednesday. So do they tank it to trigger the covering? Do they tank it and just keep stepping on its throat? Still a couple days away from CPI, so
I've got a fair value gap right here that I'm looking at my trading view. Last time we, like Roy said, our low down here. Last time we came here, we popped really hard off of it. So I got to be careful if you're doing anything yet. I'm really annoyed right now because I had a short on Take Profit Trader and took profits way too soon. Where I would have passed the damn thing. So.
There's your 73.
CBD is negative 11,800.
5 puts are dropping.
Yeah, I see that. Let's see what we do here. Do we pop up and drop back down? You know, a little uptick in call premiums. $67.50 could be a spot to look down there on.
Ooh, brutal candle.
Yeah. But it can't break that low. That damn fair value gap, holding like a champ. Holding like a champ, I say. Let's see if it continues to hold. That's the question. Hey, are you going with baseball next weekend? Is that why you're going down there? So you said it's going back again next weekend. I assume it's baseball. We got, I think, Arkansas at home this weekend, which is a hell of a way to start the SEC play. One of the best teams in the country coming in town. Love that. He's always been our nemesis. He's been a lot of people's nemesis, though, to be fair.
Coin 195, down 10%.
CBD negative 12,300. It's crazy. Right around open, we were close to flat. So right now, even with it moving up a tad bit here, well, moved up a pretty good bit there, actually. 11.8. But you still got your sellers are still in control at the moment. Now, like I said, this could change on the blink of an eye. But Texas, that's a good series to go to. They got a good baseball team. We played them in Houston. Where we went to? No, we went to Dallas to play them in that tournament to start the year. So they rocked us pretty good. That's our only loss so far is to Texas. Had an interesting weekend this weekend with Jacksonville State. Who would have thought that? Friday got chippy as hell.
Mm-hmm.
And they were doing a lot of talking. They got up. We were up 2-0. They took a 4-2 lead. And, man, they were talking a lot of shit. And then we had first guy get struck out. Second guy gets struck out. Bottom of the seventh. Second guy gets struck out on a horrible call by the I'm talking about just one of the worst strike calls you ever could have seen, right? This guy was bad enough. I'm wondering if he still has a job this week. It was awful. And it was for both sides. It wasn't just one side. It was both, and it was god awful.
Mm-hmm.
So there was coach came out, argued a little bit. Didn't argue enough to get kicked out, but they got to hollering from their dugout and all this stuff. Well, next batter up, home run. Next batter up, home run. Next batter up, home run. So we were down from 4-2. Then we're up 6-4, just like that. And the last home run, the boy flipped his bat. It was pretty big flip. but he flipped it towards his own dugout, which you can do, right?
Yeah.
Well, their coach gets pissed off because he flipped his bat. So our coach comes out and he's yelling and pointing at that coach, and it's just going back and forth. And the announcers are like, "Guys, this is March, non-conference. This is not. You're not watching playoff baseball here. This is strange to have it this time." It was really strange to have it that time. Of course, then we dominated the rest of the series after that. But that first one, it was fun to watch. I'll say that. It was fun to watch. You got a big uptick in put premiums and call premiums here, but your volume is going more negative. CBD's back to 11.8. Looks like we might be fixing to get back to the 12,000s on it. So watch this break again. If it breaks this level right here, that's what we're watching. If it breaks that low, we could get a very nice move down. CBD's negative 12,000 now. Negative 12.5.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I mean, this looks like kind of like a margin call situation for a lot of people. I mean, to have all of Mag 7 do that is rough.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing. If you are any long-term stuff, 401ks, anything like that, don't look at it.
No. You're not gonna have a good time.
No, that would ruin your day. Let's see if we can pop up here and test the 8 and if we get some kind of reaction out of it. You notice we did not get that close below that low, so you needed that to drill it down more, in my opinion. You are getting a decent little pullback in put premiums here. CBD's back to negative 12, 11.9, 11.7, 11.8. So you still got your bears are still in control of the market according to CBD. Your call premiums are dropping. CBD is going back to 12.2 now.
You get that pop all the way to the 8.
56.90. You got your orb low right here. The bottom of this one is your orb low. Very decent drop in put premiums here on SPY, but your call premiums are going down with it. So I don't know right this second.
It's going to go up and retest that 50-day moving average is 87.30, 87.50. So even if it breaks the 8, it still has that, which is the bottom of the zone.
It got close to the old 8 there, didn't it?
Did. Just missed it.
I'm not interested in the short until we see some kind of some level get tested and rejected. That's what I would like to see right now. If you get in, you're kind of gambling on it. And my thoughts. I still have not taken a trade in Top Step. I did take a couple in Take Profit Trader and got stopped out both times. So we are down $400 in them right now. So we're waiting patiently. We took this break here, and of course it popped up and took us out.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get this break here. I was like, oh, we're finna run up. And I was trying to just scalp it up to the 50. So I took it long, and it dropped straight down and took me out. So you live and you learn. It's okay. $400 can be made up with one trade. And we're still only, I mean, if we get that 400 back, we're still like $200 away from passing this account. So
awesome.
We're just going to take it easy. Take it easy. This damn thing will not give me the test up here that I want. Maybe it does this time. There's the 8 test. Let's see if it tests the bottom of the zone. We're going to try a short and Take Profit Trader here. My price target is low of day. I want to see that low of day test. So we'll see if we can get down there. If we get down there, we will actually pass this account, but we're not going to leave it a lot of room to run against us, though. I've got my stop above the 8, probably at the 13 right there. So if we hit the 13, I get stopped out. Don't want to lose $100 on it. So CBD's back in the 10.7 range. It had got in the 12s and came all the way back down. Got back in the right below 10. This is where it moved back now.
Put premium dropping pretty good here on SPY time.
Yeah, I'm gonna guarantee $100 on this trade over here because I just don't like the way that looks, even though it did just pop back up a little bit. So we're gonna guarantee 200 back. That'll get us half our losses back. Actually, right now we're pretty close to. Well, I would like it to go down some more here, and I keep moving the stop down with it. I mean, I'm dropping it like one click at a time. Every time it gets a lower move, I'm dropping a tick or two just to keep it relatively tight. We're gonna move to 300 now, so if it takes us out, we'll still be down on the day, but it won't be down by much. So very manageable. Probably got it too tight. It took me out there. So we're $130 down on the day, but we're not. That's super doable. Now look at your puts pop now. You son of a bitch. You watch you go hit low a day, which would have funded this damn account. That'd be really annoying. I mean, technically, I've still got 2 more days on it, so it doesn't really matter that much. So 2 more days on it.
Have you passed them early where you still had days left?
I have not. Usually I do like 300 a day. So I passed it on Thursday. Friday I got pissed off. Really knows why I got pissed off, and I ended up getting 700 out of it. So look, it would have hit the low. It would have hit my target, my price target. That's the frustrating thing about keeping your stops too tight. Are they finna break this thing down below here, Roy?
I think so, man. I mean, we gotta start looking left now. Where we headed? A long way to look left. You're at the election stuff here. Election gap.
Yeah, that's probably the next place you would have to look is an election gap.
No, we're past the election gap. Sorry, we're all the way in September now.
Oh, that's great.
So we're approaching the September 17th gap. That's a 40-point gap up. So 56.44 to 56.72. I'm seeing that right. So 56.44.
All right, we are $2.50 up on the day. And would have hit it again. Me and these damn stops. Yeah, this is pretty nasty. Pretty nasty.
You getting your reversal candle here? I don't think so.
Yeah, nothing's really lining up with it though, besides just the candle. Just the candle. CVD's 13.5. You got orders all the way down to, you got 534 orders sitting at 56.50.
So it's 56.73, which is Friday low. Does that come resistance?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Solana 120, Bitcoin under 80,000, 79,000. Video 108.80. Yikes. Meta just broke under 600. We'll pop here.
Yeah. I'd say so. See if we get the breakout here. We're going to reject here again.
Already tapped the 8. Did not like it.
No, did not at all.
And that also aligns to the 10-minute 8 as well.
Oh, they're on top of each other?
Yeah.
I wasn't looking over there. Yep.
Puts are falling on SPY. You know, slight uptick in volume, but still firmly in control. General market is just staying bearish. They got a little downtick in put premium, but the volumes keeps making larger spots. Here's your SPY ties. So you put volume dropping, but price is moving up.
So I got somebody in my damn driveway. I think they were just jamming out at the stop sign over there. There you go on there. Yeah, I don't
down
like
on that 8.
Yeah. It's not, I was going to say, it's not rejecting hard off of it like it was. Could break through it. Let's see.
Oh, this could get ugly.
It could.
That previous candle on the volume, though, suggests a little bit more strength. But...
Right. This could be a push down just to see if there's anybody left down there to mess with it, to be honest with you.
Right.
Oh, excuse me. CBD still hard negative 12,500. Put premiums are popping back up now. Your call premiums are ticking a little bit. Volume's trending down.
Two minutes left on this candle.
We'll go back and test lower day again.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Testing Friday low right now, 73.
Yeah.
Find a little support. Well, did. Still got a little over a minute left on the candle.
Yep. Let me take a quick break. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem.
Just remember, if you swap to your screen, you gotta go to your scene. Stupid shit.
I'll be right. So we haven't had a close below this Friday low just yet, so that's why this candle is really important. Let's see if we do have that. We got about 45 seconds left on the candle, and the close is 73. Or sorry, the Friday low is 73. So is this going to be kind of that push down now? Let's see if it can do it. So we're all eyes on this for the next 25 seconds. We see Mag 7's a bloodbath. Apple down $10, down 4.3%. Nvidia down 4%. Microsoft down 2%. Google down over 4%. Amazon down nearly 3%. Meta down 4%. Tesla down 8.6%. Netflix down 2.79%. So just we did get that close below the Friday low. So that is not a good sign for the bulls. We'll flip over to Tide. And steadily rising on put premium, volume dropping, call premium dropping. This is interesting. I mean, SPY Tide keeps both puts and calls are in kind of a downtrend. So we're just keeping an eye on that. But now looks like it's going to try and take out a new low. And just a beast of a move. On the market. I mean, it's just no safe zones unless you're in TLT, which is at 91.39, up 1.42% today. So, yeah, I mean, you are getting this low to hold a little bit. Let's zoom in a bit more. And getting a green candle off of it. So it's now breaking above Friday's low. If you look at your volume here on the 10-minute, you're declining volume on this drop down. So there is some formations here for the bulls to take it and see if they can pop this thing up. Every time it seems like it's popping up, it gets batted back down. You're going to need one of these Mag 7 to show some strength and lead the charge a bit, because you need a place of safety. Right now, there's just nowhere to run. Nowhere to run to. So we're back below the Friday low at 73 here. Switching over to Market Tide. General Market still the same look. SPY still the same look. Holdings, yeah, match the general market pretty good. So getting this little slight uptick, and then you just honestly just need a bit of momentum, a little bit of short covering to kick it off. But you know, they may want to keep pushing this thing lower now that you're below the 50-day moving average. Looks like they're doing just that. I'm going to test a new low here, push it lower. So you had a close below the Friday low, a retest of it, a rejection, and then new low. So if you were looking for a short, that was not a bad one, but it is tough shorting right here because it feels like you're shorting in the hole. But I mean, if it zoomed out before, I'm gonna have to draw this gap here. So from September, zoom in a bit. So this gap here is now in play. So there's our gap today, and as you can see, we've entered the bigger gap. So put this background. Let's make it orange. I'll really mess up the OCD money. No. So yeah, so your bottom of this gap is at 41. So we've entered the gap now, and look where you got a reject here. is at the top of it, 77.75. So, well, as we drill, baby, drill.
Drill, baby, drill is right.
Increase in puts, decrease in calls, price action is following suit. And
I see 52.50. I see 55, 52.50, and then 50 on Bookmap as levels. Very ugly. I don't know what the fuck this candle is here. Why it showed up like that. That is not an accurate candle. Putting that out there. That is not an accurate candle.
That's the increase in Top Step combines that just got failed. Top Step's revenue is topping.
688 iceberg orders around right below 55. So let's see. Then you had Sun pop 18 at 57.50.
Yeah, I mean,
the others were hit yet or not.
I think this zone is worth adding to your chart, Monty. This is September gap. I mean, it's crazy to say this, but the gap is smaller than today's actual zone.
I've got it on TradingView.
Yeah, so anybody that wants to add that,
yeah, it's also a fair value gap too. So you got it all right there together. So you know, the more you know, right?
So, yeah, in this area, how would you play it, right? You're not necessarily playing it to the bottom of it. You're saying that this could actually be a zone to bounce, right?
It could be. I want to see how it reacts if it gets down there, what it does. Kind of. Right now, I mean, my initial thought process is we test that bottom of the zone, but it is holding up here. I don't know if this is a good CVD. Is negative 15,300.
Holy moly!
Yeah, it's coming back up a tad bit. It's 15,100 now, but negative 15,000 is a lot, boys and girls, a lot.
I'm going to go ahead and say this. Monty and I have talked about it. These candles are huge. The range of the candles are big, so it is not a bad idea to scale down, guys, to MES. Especially if you play candle formations. If you get 3 MES, the candles are 3 times as big. You're going to get your normal 1 ES type move on the formation. The name of this game is survival. So yes, of course, if you get the direction right and you go your normal size, you'll hit your take profits pretty quick and you'll hit your stops pretty quick. But if you're trying to trade like you would, basically, if you're trying to trade like you were a month ago, you just can't, right? Your stops are going to get hit so fast. So not a bad idea to scale down and do that. And you can still get the bigger moves. So I've actually scaled down to 2 MES to start, and then I build a position up to roughly about 8 to 10 MES. So I did that. I think I'm green about $36, but I was never red by more than like 200. So it allows me to kind of still play our game without blowing up accounts so fast. Because that's what's hit me in the ass the last 2 weeks.
I don't hate it. It's not my style to do it. And this is why people have different styles, right? People do different things. I struggle trading MES because I try to hold way, way too long because I want the big moves at that point. But I don't know. It's just, you got to do what you're comfortable with. So Roy's comfortable doing that. So Roy does what he feels comfortable with. That's fine. I get that. Big drop here. Ooh. Big drop in call and put premiums.
Yeah, on both. So general market, you had a drop and you have an increase in calls, and same on SPY. Analysis actually going to work out? No. Got to break that 73 though.
Yep. That is a key. Oh, you tell me about it, Dixie. She agreed with us.
There's just no momentum.
None to the upside.
Tesla under 240. It's now entered the gap to 220, I believe.
See, cranking back up 14.5 again. And then your put premiums are slight tick up. Call premium is a very slight tick down. I mean, it's very slight. It's not a lot at all. So.
I think that was a test to see who was going to buy.
Yeah, I'm not liking this to either side. I've messed around here on Take Profit Trader and had a couple of trades that didn't go my way again. So we're back down on the day. But I just need, if we can go, I'm in a short now. If we can drop down too low a day, that cleans up all my mess. I just don't know if we can go low a day though again. Not liking it.
That put premium keeps dropping, but so does the call premium. So it's almost like
I know. CBD's back to negative 14.5 again. See if we can get. It's not getting any. Notice we're kind of hanging around a spot, right? It's not really moving in any direction. It's kind of chilling at 14.5. So you don't have any new sellers coming in yet. It's 14.6. I mean, it's creeping down ever so slowly. So that tells me there's not a lot of momentum coming in. I don't think there's a lot of people interested in trading it, but your put premiums just popped. And your call premiums just dropped more. So let's see if we can get this low of day test. That's what I'm looking for, but just not giving me any momentum either way, to be honest with you. CBD's at negative 14.6. Not really doing much. You got orders at 55. You got orders at 50. You got orders at 40 now that we didn't have before, but I don't know, Roy. I don't know. I don't like it. Like I said, I'm in a short, and I hadn't moved my stop yet just because it's coming back to my entry point. So I don't know if I'm just going to cut it here for a small win, or do I wait it out and see if we get this low test? If we get this low test, I'm cooking with hot grease again. So
yeah, I mean, I would say it's indecisive. So I don't think he can move.
I moved my stop. I'm guaranteed $200 on the trade now just because it came down. I'm 400, 500 up on it right this second.
Nice.
Still down a little bit because we just had a pop right there that took me out. So I'm glad I moved my stop.
That was covering.
Yeah.
Somebody covered near low day. Not saying that's going to trigger any more, but that pop like that, that's what you normally see. Yeah, you're in such a dangerous spot with that gap.
Yeah.
And it's
Yep. Yeah. So I got out there. I'm not in a hurry to re-enter. And it's probably going to go hit this damn low a day and really piss me off. And if that's the case, it's going to be time to call the stream because I'm going to go punch something.
I think it was Dirty Harry's hedge fund making sure that you got out, hit your stop.
That's what it was. That's what it was. Zelensky has arrived in Saudi Arabia. Okay. Nobody gives a shit, or at least nobody right here.
You got, the Canada. I don't know anything about the Canadian new prime minister. That one.
I'm with you.
So not sure how that impacted. I did see China was pretty aggressive over the weekend in some of their rhetoric, which is not a surprise towards Taiwan.
Yep.
So it's just again, regardless of your political feelings or anything. Wow. The market hates uncertainty, and we're in an environment of just that. So.
Yep. This dirty dog here. That's frustrating. Well, we would have, once again, we would have passed the combine or the test. Dirty Harris, I took 2,000 watts to move it. Doesn't take that many to move it, brother. Crazy thing is, I remember watching Top Step TV before and seeing they were trading 15 lots in their live house account, and you were seeing, and I think it was NQ, and you were seeing the market move when they would put those orders in to those orders, and wow. That was just 15. So just think about, a few hundred.
Boy, respect, hats off to anyone trading NQ in this market.
Hats off to trading NQ. Profitable.
Any market.
That's the key there.
That is just that is a drug of choice for some. Too much. I think it's because I do a lot of DOM trading, and you just can't trade the DOM on NQ. Just scrolling constantly.
Makes it impossible. And I can't use Bookmap with it because the orders are so low.
Yeah.
Like here, look at Bookmap, I see, 200s, 100s, 500s, all that orders on there. You're looking at NQ, you're seeing 20, 30, 20. You very rarely see 100 lot anywhere. And that's back to what I was saying. And they had to, you had to be an NQ to be able to move the market. That was the only thing that was going to move the market there. It definitely wasn't going to be, they wouldn't move the market in ES with 15 lots.
Right. Wow. Howie. NQ's going to hit the weekly expected move to the downside today on the first day trading.
That's crazy. I don't understand here. You get a big pop in puts premiums, big pop. And the market's moving up with it. CBD's come back to negative 14.8. It was over 15,000 just a second ago.
Wow, NQ's under 200,000. I didn't realize that. 19.6.
Yep.
Wow. A lot of psych levels getting broken today.
Sure enough. Well, we're going to get this 8 test again?
Looks like it. It's kind of a little, if they can get volume in this last minute, it's a pretty bullish candle.
Hey, we got the top step levels are showing up now. They're different looking. They're dots, but they're showing up.
Okay. Oh, there's your volume. Just had it cranked up. believe that was another entity covering their short. It's right back down it comes.
Yep.
Now again,
it is a fickle market, boys, girls, fickle market.
Volume increased and it became red. Dun dun dun.
Yeah, I scalped a quick short there. I didn't like to hold it long, so
Potential reversal can on the 5 minute. The formation and the volume.
yeah. You now have your anchored VWAP is at 82. It's a long way to get there.
That is below the 50-day now. So the top of this gap is 78. Again, pretty far away, but this market, things move pretty quickly. So
yeah, we had our test. Here was our spot here. I missed that this morning. That was a fantastic spot to go short there. Broke down alone, came back up, tested it, and just rejected hard down. Actually went in it pretty good, so you would have got it back on the move back down, break. Then we kind of chopped a little bit. We almost flagged. It's kind of flags have been still playing out some.
So that 8 rejection on the last candle is holding up. Market trying to make a new low here. Puts are screaming up on SPY.
Sure, yeah.
So, the constant battle of shorting in the hole.
Yep.
Apple's now down almost $12. Nvidia has broken. Go ahead.
Let's hold. I said, watch this if it breaks this low again. This is kind of your spot. We need a break. We hadn't, every time we make a low, we're not closing down there. So you need a break and a close. And if you can get a break and a close, then we could see a big move down, like below 50, down to like 40. But like I said, we need this close below that previous low. And we still got 2.5 minutes on this candle, so anything could happen. CBD just went to negative 16,000 though. Put premiums are still flying. Call premiums are coming down pretty hard. Volume's coming down pretty hard.
Video under 107, 106.90.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Meta 590, now below 600. Netflix 865, now another 3%. Apple 226, down $12.50, down 5%. Yeah.
Yep.
Apple, Nvidia, Google, Meta, and Tesla all down over 5%. The Tesla down 9%.
Still got a minute on the candle. It's drilling, so I did say 50 and then possibly 40. So we're getting close to the 50 range. You do have some orders sitting around 50 that you got some at 52.50 where kind of right where we bounced at. Then you got some at 50 and then 47.50. And then if it can break that 450 to 4750 level, then oh my god, 1029 iceberg ores at 45. Yeah. All right. $800 are being hit so far on this candle.
Closed well below low of day on the 5 minute. Still got obviously 5 more minutes on the 10 minute. Yeah.
Ugly chart. I mean, this looks bad, but that 10 minute is showing up bad. Looks like they want 40.
It's the bottom of my zone is 41.50.
Well, you got orders sitting at, let's look at them on here so you can see the exact number. There's your 41.50 now, 40. You got these 215 are static, it looks like. And you got these others moving around up top there. So put premiums are fixing to break over. Was that the 1 million mark there? That's dollars, right? Not contracts, but dollars, right?
Yeah, it's $1. Ooh, just an ugly chart.
Yep.
And pre-market, we were at last night we're at what, 57.50? You have a 100-point drop.
Yeah. 57.57. That's convenient.
107-point drop.
CVD is negative 17.5. $17.7.
Qs are down 3.5%. Energy is up 1.4%.
What is?
Energy.
Interesting.
Financials are down 1.5%.
Big drop, a decent drop in put premiums here, but CVD is negative 17.8 right this second.
HCA is a healthcare, one of the larger healthcare providers, up 4.5% today.
I guess they're expecting a lot more business because the bad market.
Apparently. Wow. VIX $27, up 15%.
Woo! Here comes your put premiums ticking back up again. Your call premiums ticking down a slight bit. CVD is negative 17.6, 17.5.
I'm gonna wick on this candle.
Oh, your put premium just dropped. That uptick was not sustained.
I think you're gonna push up at least to the 8 here, 62.
Yeah.
Risk reward, not a terrible one.
I can't go long here.
Oh man, General Market Tide just says don't even think about it.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that. Oh, so this is happening. It can easily curl itself up. Granted, the entire Mag 7 is getting. Well, it's probably the worst day Mag 7's ever had since it was Mag 7.
Yeah, I mean, you're seeing, what Tesla 9%, Meta 6%, Amazon 4, Google almost 6, Microsoft almost 4, Nvidia almost 6, Apple 5.5. I mean, that's brutal looking.
That's an unwinding.
Yep. Well, Roy, where you said that the risk reward was
Yeah, I'm
bad,
gonna get breakfast reward. There's your
would have
8
been a
test.
nice move back up.
On the 10-minute, your 8 is 69, or no, 70s, 56.70. So 10 more points. But did not like the 8.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, I said this a minute
Premium
ago.
dropping.
Yeah. That's what kept me from entering a short there on the 8, to be honest with you. Which looks like would have been a decent play now. But it's not following through with it, so maybe it wasn't bad. CBD went down to negative 16.8. It went back to negative 17. Now it's 16.9. It's kind of popping around a little bit here that we hadn't seen in a minute.
Oh.
There's your break of the 8.
Another entity covering their shorts, my opinion.
Yeah. Now you're getting a spot. I mean, the put premiums are popping now.
So the 8 on the 10 was 56.70. We're now 4 points away from it.
CBD 16.5 negative. It's come back 16.4, 16.3, 16.4. New York Fed expected probability of missing debt payment high since April of 2020.
Ooh. That's
That
not
is
a good headline.
a nasty headline.
Yeah.
Negative 16.6, 16.7. Expectations financial situation to worsen a year from now, the high since November of 2023.
We're coming on with all the good headlines, aren't they?
Yeah, they are slamming it. Public expects future price increases for gas, rent, and food. Somebody bought some puts at the low.
So that kind of goes into inflation expectations. You know, the Fed really wants to control that, and it's not looking very good if you're getting those types of headlines.
Yep.
So now you got a battle here, right? So you can't get inflation. You need to get inflation down. So if you have inflation expectations going down or going up, sorry, then you can't really cut rates because that will fuel inflation.
Right.
But you'll need to cut rates to help the unemployment if unemployment rises. So I
Yep.
think what you're going to see is basically a bow out to inflation to support the unemployment economy situation. I think that's what you're going to see.
Yep. Tend to agree with you, sir.
So you'll get another kind of repricing on the upside for similar to what we got with COVID.
Yeah, that was not great headlines just came out there, but the market seems to be digesting it well so far.
Yeah.
You got volume coming in too, pushing this thing back down a little bit here. So if you are looking for a long, I would be careful. Not saying it can't pop, but I expect to move 16.8 now, negative 16.8. CBD can't get any momentum down though. That's your problem.
Yeah, you're in a weird spot. You actually need some sort of tech headline to come out to push one of the big guns up, because it could just kind of linger down here. Because where are you putting your money, right? Nobody knows where to put their money.
Bonds.
Exactly. TLT, it is rupid.
I mean, we discussed it. That's a great way to pay debt off, isn't it?
Yeah. They're getting their demand there for sure.
Show is negative 17.1 is CBD. Negative 17.3. Can't push it down. Negative 17.3, just kind of holding there. So it's telling me that you don't have, once again, you don't have new sellers stepping in. It's kind of the same. You got the same old bunch kind of hanging out.
And there will be a moment. Now it may be 660 points from here below. There will be a moment this week where you'll get some violent short covering heading into CPI.
Oh yeah, you've got to, right? What CPI is Wednesday?
Wednesday, yeah. So you could have JOLTS data push it down tomorrow.
Good.
And then that would be your trigger to close up shorts. Now, granted, you have had a nice push down today so far across the board. So if you're short Nvidia or any of the Mag 7, really, you're pretty happy today. So are you locking in those profits? Saying thank you. On to the next one. They get a pop back over the 8 on the 5. You're retesting it on the 10. I think our old line 73 is going to be critical.
Probably so.
But this is about as strong as a momentum to the upside we've had this morning.
Yep. We're above 8. Of course, we hadn't got a close yet there, but we are above 8. We got 2 minutes left in this calendar. We're trying to break the 13. You can see that 73 level. That was a spot from last week, from Friday. So you got your 21 right there on top of it. So I expect that to be if it does get there, a spot that could be troublesome. What else do we got? You got CBD's negative 17,000. 17.1, 17.2. You get a little pop and puts here too. What you worry about is if it breaks 8 back down. does it go to low?
So it's saying it's very important last minute to this candle on the 5 minute.
Yes.
Because you've had 2 previous green candles surge your momentum. Now, if you can't keep this momentum going, then down she blows.
Well, it held there, so it held that.
Yeah, it like the buyer stepped in at the 8 for sure.
Yep. So now you got to watch the 73 level. Does it break that 73 level? CVD's holding negative 17,000, which worries me to a long side move up.
General Market Tide has actually a little dip on puts here. So
yeah, SPY does
volume
not.
is carrying up. You got your SPY, yeah, SPY's showing a little bit of less strength. Your 10 minute closed right on the 5, or right on the 8, sorry.
I would love to see some momentum to break the to break 13, but it's going to go the opposite way now. So never mind. Scratch that. Well, that 8's going to hold now. If you can get any momentum to break that 13, that's what we got to get the break of. We closed on it, and it just did not like it once it got there. Now it's coming back down, and it's popping all over the place.
So your 10 minute is big candles now, so just bear with me. But you do have a candle by candle to the upside a little bit here. So if it can hold above 60, I think you're okay for a long.
Yeah.
But gotta hold that 60.
Yep. Yep.
Golly, this thing's jumping points.
Yep.
Just 62 to 65 in like a second.
I'm going to open up another account with Take Profit Trader, another test, because I got a free one with them now.
Nice.
So we'll see how long it takes them to activate that bad boy. They've been slow with activations. And I'm going to say why is because I think they've been getting hit pretty hard with people joining them.
I will say, with my experience with them so far, I've been pleasantly surprised and happy. So
I have no complaints. Only complaints I have with them is on Friday. I had Roy knows it, and I think it was a Tradeovate issue, but Tradeovate was not. It was freezing. It was locking up. It was not. It was blowing through stops and take profits without closing. It was. What else was it doing? Oh, ghost orders. We got ghost orders popping up. I'm assuming they were late. And the only thing that bothered me was when they said, well, that's a trade. You need to reach out to Tradeovate. That bothered me because I go through them to get Tradeovate.
Right. We're not trying to be alone in this battle. I'd like some support, please.
And what's Tradeovate going to do? They're going to be like, oh, yeah, we see that. Sorry, we're going to reset your account with them. No, they're not going to do that. And this was a pro account too. It wasn't a test. It was a pro account. So that's why I got pissed off and traded it some more. When do we talk about circuit breaker? Just kidding, maybe. Yeah. It's it definitely has to be talked about, right? I hate to say it, but I mean this is the difference you're seeing now that you've seen like in the other crashes. The other crashes happened pretty much instantly, and then kind of went after it. This has been just a steady move down.
Yeah. But in these moves down, be careful, right? You can't just go full bear, because these bear market rallies or these short covering events are violent. Like,
yes, they are.
SPY moves 10 points in a day, violent. They are. Granted, you just had it move 10 points to the downside, but you have to be careful. You can't just be married to one side. Of course, you can make a ton of money and just lock in profits. Don't try and trade outside of your.
Man, I like that. I'm glad to do it. I almost took a short right here in this break of the 8, but once again, tide is kind of keeping me from doing it.
Yeah, these wicks are showing there's buyers. Can't see the wicks on the 10-minute, but on the 5-minute, there's little wicks. Little buyers showing up. A little confidence.
Yeah, I took a long there just to see if we can get this break, and then I would like to trail it up, but we're going to keep our stop at $400 here, and it might come down to our $500. It might come and hit us instantly, but I had to take a test on it with it holding 8 there, so we'll see. Looks like it's going to take us out though. So, and what you're going to see different from me today is I'm going to move off this account and not trade it after if it hits the loss. I'm trying to get better about emotions and shit like that. The good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hit it. So we'll go to the next one. Damn, can you enter straight short? Because CBT went to 17.8. My gosh. I think we're just going to wait here. I like the move on the 8. 8 didn't hold. I kept my stop where it was at. If we get a close, we still got 2.5 minutes. This might be a short opportunity here, but I just don't know how far down it can go. If it goes back, shit. Okay.
I mean, not to go against you a little bit, but you still are in this candle by candle process on the 10-minute.
Yep.
So that 60 holding there looks good.
Oh, I meant to take it a little higher. Sorry, my bad. Got up here close to that 200 orders and came back down. CBD's wanting to break back. Well, never mind. It went below negative 17,000 for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, 90 seconds on this candle. You're not getting a lot of tide momentum to the downside.
Well, you're not getting any momentum really any side, to be honest with you right now. We're kind of stuck down here. Now are we flagging right here and it's going to break down and go lower? This move back up. Once it came down here, you had 1,700 iceberg orders. Looks like my initial short idea was great, but Tide is just telling you a different story.
Yeah, there's your broken 60 there.
Yep. Well, Roy, I think I'm about done for the day, brother.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. We'll see if you're just at this. You're in a holding pattern right now, so you just can't really
I
go
mean,
long or short.
look at this drop. Now look over at SPY Tide.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Do you see SPY Tide?
Right. So there's general market. This spot. Whoa. Yeah.
No, go to SPY. Yeah, SPY. There you go. Now, that's the one I want you to see. Make that make sense to me. CBD is negative 18,200.
Mm.
Yep. Yep, I'm gonna call it here, Roy. I don't feel it right now. So there's no need to sit here and punch buttons if you don't feel it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you're below the 8. You got conflicting charts here.
Yep.
So no point in risking any more than you need to. So all right, guys, we call the stream. I will be traveling today, but we'll be able to stream tomorrow on a laptop. So bear with me as I try to sort all that out, but should be fun.
Yep. Always.
Yeah. Or that's all I've got.
You're out for sure Thursday. Are you out Wednesday or possibly?
We're not sure
Wednesday?
yet. Yeah, most likely I will be around Wednesday, but I'll let you know for sure. Let you guys know on the channel as well.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If I do stream, I'm probably just gonna do an hour. 8:45. We're gonna start, and I'll probably just do an hour, and then call it. If I'm by myself, just because I get old talking to myself. No offense to you guys. I love you guys being here, but me just talking nonstop kind of gets a little old. So don't want to take any. Also, I feel like I need to trade sometimes when I really don't need to. You see, this time I took 2 trades. We got stopped out twice, and I'm gonna take a break for a minute. So
yeah,
go from there.
All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yep. See you guys tomorrow.
Appreciate it.